Today I'll be talking about the SSR 125 pit bike. I got it from Powersportsdistro.com. I'm going to take a second and talk about them for just a few minutes. All in all, it was a pretty good dealer. The customer service was great. I called around and talked to the other dealers, and I asked them questions, and some of them I couldn't get either a response or the answer to my question, and also some of their customer service wasn't that great. But Powersports Distro, once I got a hold of them, I asked Gary probably 100 questions, and he answered every single one. He helped me choose what bike to get, and he really took care of me. It was a nice change. Let's see what else. The shipping wasn't bad. It took about 7 days for it to get here. It came from California to Ohio, and the shipping company that they use, they called me like 24 hours before they were going to deliver, and they told me, we'll be here between this time and this time, and just asked if I'd be here, and so that was pretty cool. It kind of gave me a heads up when it'd be here. And then when it got here, the box was a little damaged, but it did come a long way, so that's expected. But it wasn't bad at all. There was no tax outside of Michigan, and the assembly wasn't bad at all. It took me about 30 minutes. I had to put on the handlebars, the front tire, the number plate, and the front fender. You had to put this bolt in here and kind of get that, just put in the rear spring, and that was actually all that you had to assemble, so it wasn't bad at all. They also have videos. Powersports Distro does. They have them on YouTube, and they tell you every tool you need from what sizes, and then it goes through step by step, so it makes it relatively easy. It does come with a 3-month warranty. I actually had to use that with my shifter lever here. I think it got damaged in shipping, or it was just a bad weld, and it had broke off. This one's a different one. I went to a bike store, and bought this one, and just because I wanted to ride it that day. But I took a picture of the part and sent it to him, and he was like, okay, and he put it in the mail the next day, and got here about 3 days later, and it was really easy. They have absolutely every part in stock, so it's not hard at all to get parts for these. Some people might say it's hard, but if you go through Powersports Distro, it's not a hassle at all. You can get any part on this bike. They also carry SSR, and they carry Pitster Pro, and I was told that they're getting some more scooters and four-wheelers soon, so just be looking out for those if you're looking for a four-wheeler. What else? He also does price matching, so if you find one from a different dealer for cheaper, you just show him the page or whatever, and he'll price match it. He does also give discount codes. I got a discount for being military, so that was pretty cool. I guess I can talk about the bike a little bit. It's got a bigger carburetor. There's some videos that said that it was carburetor wasn't that good, and But this one's the P226 carburetor, and I haven't had any problems with it, and it works just fine. It's one of the bigger carburetors. The exhaust is nice. It's solid. Won't go anywhere. It sounds good. It's loud. The tires, they're pretty decent. I mean, once they go bald, change them. I wouldn't change them right away, but I think that the tires will go bad relatively fast just because they're the cheaper brand. But you know, they're fine. The air filter, it's a 2-layer one. It's really easy to clean. It's a good air filter. The rear shock, it's easy to tighten and loosen. I had to tighten mine just because I'm weigh almost 200 pounds, and so like if you're lighter, it'd be fine if it's loose, but for an adult, I would recommend tightening it. The chain I had to tighten, but this is stuff you should do with any pit bike you get. Just tighten make sure there's like a inch room of wiggle in there. You should do that with any bike you get. I also Loctited all the bolts I had to assemble, and then I went back and I went to look at all the other bolts and stuff, and I noticed that some of them already came pre-Loctited, which was helpful, so you don't have to do them all, but it's always good to go back and check them after every ride, and re-Loctite them if you need to. Plastics are good. They're flexible. I don't think that they'll break if you wreck them, so they're pretty decent. The handlebars, I think they're okay. There's a bunch of videos that said that they were bad and to replace them with Pro Taper bars, but I don't see the point in placing a non-broken part, so I'll just wait till you bend them or break them. I did put new grips on there just because I got a pretty good deal on them. I also put grip donuts on there, and I put a Rockstar bar pad on there, just kind of accessories. But all in all, I haven't had any problems with it. It's a good bike. Oh yeah, the seat's really good quality too. It's got a good fabric, good feel. It's also comfy. All in all, I think it's a great bike for the price you pay. I mean, for under $700, I don't think you can get any better than this for an SSR. And also just the experience with customer service through Powersports Distro. Really, it was nice. It was easy. It was no hassle, and it's just one of the better dealers, I do think. And they might be a newer company or a newer dealer, but they definitely know what they're talking about. They know what they're doing. They do have a big range of pit bikes. So I would recommend them highly. Well, I think that concludes my video. Thank you for watching. Hope you enjoy your new pit bike.